Hello everybody and welcome to today's group premium review. If you haven't met me before, my name's Heather Murdoch. I do the group premium reviews just about every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. on UK time zone. It gives you the opportunity to ask any questions you would like about Ezoic in general, your website or the wider publishing space. We cover everything from ad revenue, EPMV, new tools that Ezoic is bringing out, site speed, and then also wider concerns around SEO as well. So if you do have any questions, please put them in the comments box. I'll look out for your questions there. In terms of what I'd like to take you through today, one thing that I really want to make sure you all have access to is the AI video early access request form. As Access Now publishers, you have access to 5 free AI videos, which our team will make for you. The form I've just dropped in the comments box there for you so that you can bookmark that for later. All you need to do is just fill that information in. That will then get sent off to our team. They'll make their videos for you as soon as they can, and they'll then drop them into the Humix channel. One thing that you need to do is, once you've sent off this form, go to Humix here and just make sure that you've switched on the Humix channel. This will then enable the team to be able to drop those videos in there for you. In the meantime, if you don't currently have video on your site, I'd recommend going to this button here within Humix videos. So if you click on it will show you the features within Humix that you're not currently using. So there's two sides to Humix. There's the videos that you can upload that are yours, that you can then put on your own website. And then there's also the grow and engage side to Humix as well. So within Humix, the grow and share videos, these are for sharing your uploaded videos to the Humix network. And it allows those videos to display on other websites, so other Ezoic publishers' websites, and it provides your website with new streams of traffic and revenue, and is also a really good way to build up your brand as well. And on the other side of that is the engage side. So this is about displaying network videos, and it's displaying videos on pages without videos currently, and it allows you to provide readers with more engaging content while providing additional streams of revenue on those pages as well. So the grow and the engage are both sides of the same coin. One is about you sharing your videos with other publishers, and then the other side is about you being able to share the videos from other publishers onto your site. Both help you to grow your revenue. For publishers who use the full aspect of Humix, so every channel within it, they can expect to earn around 15% higher EPMV than those that don't. So definitely worth taking a look at that. Okay, so just while we're waiting for any questions to come in, I'll take you over to the Ezoic blog next. Like I say, if you do have any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments box there. I'll look out for them and answer them for you. With the Ezoic blog, we provide information about Ezoic tools on here, wider publishing space, and how to grow your business both with using Ezoic and then also with using different tools to grow your SEO on your site as well. So if you haven't signed up for the Ezoic blog newsletter, please do sign up for it. It means you then get the latest blog post coming into your email inbox so that you can keep up to date. And also what's worth looking at is our guides around simple ways to ensure you've got really great SEO for your site. With the changes that Google has been doing some sites have been impacted by the Google algorithm updates over the last few months. The latest one just being less than a week ago. So it's always really important to make sure that you have really good SEO on your site, and you're following the latest guidelines. This can help you to sort of ride out the storms a bit better of the Google algorithm updates. What's important to remember is most Google algorithm updates are about looking at the blogs around those keywords and making sure that the most relevant ones with the best content and the best answers for readers are at the top of the search rankings. So it's not necessarily about that there's anything wrong with your site or anything wrong with your content, but more about how other sites have come into that niche and area, or have improved their SEO and have moved further up the rankings. So it's definitely something that is a sort of an ongoing project with SEO to ensure that you're always up to date with the latest trends. Okay, so we're just waiting for our questions to come in. If you do have any questions, please do let me know in the comments box there. Like I say, we can cover anything around your website in general, or specifically if you're having any problems. Ezoic tools, so any new tools that you've seen that you'd like to know a little bit more about, and then also the wider publishing space as well. I have an hour booked out for this meeting. So up until 10 a.m. on UK time, but I will close the questions early if no questions are coming in. So please do let me know any questions that you have, and I'd be delighted to answer them. So just while we're waiting for those questions to come in, I'll take you over to our training and events page. I'll pop this into the comments here, again, so that you can bookmark those for later and take a look at them. What this events page shows is our webinars are largely on a Wednesday on Pacific Standard Time at 9 a.m. And we take you through a variety of different topics. This week's one, so later today, is about Flickify, and taking you through how to use that, showing you through the dashboard, and then also showing you how you can use that to help grow your business, both from a traffic point of view, Google standing, and then also a revenue point of view as well. You can also watch back any of these past training and events. So we do record them and put them onto the channel here so that you can take a look at them afterwards. We are conscious that we have a global audience, and so want to make sure that whilst we can't always put our events on sort of multiple times a day, that at least you have the opportunity to be able to sort of watch them back, and where we have opportunities like this on sort of the UK time zone, feel free to ask any questions about these videos as well. So if you watch them and think, oh, I'd have loved to have the opportunity to ask that question, then please do ask the questions in this time. It's no problem at all, and we look forward to answering them for you. Creefy has said hi. Hi, Creefy. It's nice to meet you today. I hope you're keeping well. Okay, so I popped those links into the chat there for you. So if you do have any questions, do let me know. If you haven't already switched on Humix within your Ezoic dashboard, definitely worth taking a look at that. We're seeing some great results with it, both from the grow and the engage function. There's an FAQ page here which helps you to understand more about how Humix works and the different benefits for it as well. So I'll pop that into the chat again. If you would like to take a look at that, you can find out more about Humix. So Amazing Story Hub has said, why does Ezoic change the layout of websites? I just recently joined Ezoic and I integrated through name servers, but at the moment Ezoic makes changes to my website appearance. Amazing Story Hub, that should only happen if you've got Layout Tester. So we have Ad Tester and Layout Tester. Layout Tester is a slightly different sort of thread of Ezoic, if you like, in terms of it does actively make changes to the layout. With the layout tester, it's something that you do have to sign up for, so it's not automatically added to your site. If you're seeing changes to your website appearance, what I would recommend doing is either dropping me a note in the private chat there with your domain name, or sharing your domain name, and I can take a look at that for you. Or alternatively, if you create a ticket and send us over a screen grab of the changes that you're seeing, we can look into that for you. What might have happened if you're not using layout testing, you are using ad tester, it might be something to do with the leap optimization settings. So the leap optimization settings are very detailed in terms of the work they do to help your core web vitals. Very occasionally, though, they can be set up in a way that does impact the look of your site, but it is something that we can change really easily just by finding out what leap setting is causing that, and then fixing that for you so that gets resolved. So do let us know, either drop me a note through the private chat, or open up a ticket for us to take a look at your site, Amazing Story Hub, and we can then go from there. So Queefy Lover has said, can we make a system in our websites that allow users to earn money from writing articles? And can we add fan fiction that allow users to earn money from writing articles and content in our website? It depends, Queefy Lover, in terms of how that impacts Google AdSense policy. So I'm not familiar with fan fiction rules around Google AdSense policy. So what I would recommend doing to begin with is Googling that to see what the rules are around fan fiction. Google asks that the content is original and that also that it's family friendly. Anything that you put on your site has to adhere to Google AdSense policies. If it doesn't, it can mean that Google AdSense will stop ads from showing on your site, and in extreme cases can also disable ads from your site so that you aren't able to work with Google AdSense going forward. Google is a Ezoic is a Google AdSense partner, and so it's important for you to also abide by those rules for Ezoic to be able to work with you as well. So Queefy Lover has said, because I found many websites doing just that. Yeah, it might be that it is compliant with Google AdSense policy, and so if it is compliant, then that's absolutely fine. But what I would recommend doing is, before you add it to your site, just do your due diligence around Google AdSense policy and just check that it is compliant with that. And so from that point of view, it's important to comply with those with those policies. If you just Google Google AdSense policy fan fiction, then the policies will come up, or you'll be able to reach out to the Google community and get information from there as well. Amazing Story Hub, there should be a private chat button on the right hand side. Let me just see if I can set that up from my side. Bear with me. Nope, Okay, apologies. I thought we would be able to set up a private chat there, Amazing Story Hub, so that we could talk through here. What I'll do instead is I'll pop my email address into the chat function. Feel free to send me a quick email from your Ezoic registered email address, and as soon as I finish the call, I can take a look at that for you. And yeah, see what's happening. So Nahoma said, hello, Nahome here. Last time I got recommendations to move from Blogspot blog to WordPress, so I did that. I also connected my site via name server integration, and that's fantastic, Nahome. Well done for getting that sorted out. If you just drop me a little email, Nahome, on the thread that we have going, just confirming that, I can take a look at that for you, and we'll see about getting that site approved with our platform quality team and getting ads started on your site as soon as we can for you. Squeefy Lover said, I found that AdSense is making that function called API host AdSense. I haven't heard of that one, Queefy Lover. If you do have a link to an article, feel free to send that over, and I can take a look at that for you as well. Okay, so just while we're waiting for the next questions to come in, another article that I wanted to take you through was the Flickify FAQs. So again, I'll pop that into the comments box there for you to bookmark and take a look at that later. This takes you through more information about Flickify and also some troubleshooting steps as well, so that you can make the most of the product. Like I say, on the training and events, we do have a webinar about Flickify later on today. So definitely worth taking a look at that if you can, or just popping back to this channel within a day or two. We should have that video uploaded so that you can watch that back. Hi Nahome. No, so if you can just send me a quick email on the email thread that we have going, and then that way we can we can chat through that. Okay, so just waiting for the next question to come in. Do let me know if you do have any questions, and I'll be happy to take a look at that for you. Tu Hung, thank you so much for drawing that to my attention. Yes, I've just seen the spam and got that user blocked, so that we won't see that coming up on the on the comments there. Thank you. Okay, so just while we're waiting for the question to come through, just wanted to take you through some new features within the Ezoic dashboard. So when you get some time later on today, do take a look at the new features that we've got around Ezoic Ads, Leap, Flickify, and Humix and Niche IQ. So Queefy Lover has said, do you see the link of host API AdSense here? No, I don't, Queefy Lover. Unfortunately, it hasn't come through. What I'll do is I'll pop my email into the chat function here. Just bear with me. If you want to send that link over to me, I can take a look at that, and then we can go from there. So Amazing Story Hubber says, can I make revenue also from converting my content into videos using the Ezoic features you just mentioned? Yeah, absolutely. So what you can do is you can use the product Flickify. So this one here. You need to accept the terms and conditions and the terms of use before you're able to get access to Flickify. And once you do, it takes you through a process where you can add in the URLs of the written content you would like to convert into video, and then our system then converts that into a video. It adds a voiceover, and also you can add music in there as well. There is the ability to do some editing as well. You can also use your own media content and background music as well. You just need to make sure that you follow the copyright laws of the terms of service agreement in there. But Amazing Story Hub is definitely worth taking a look at. When you've uploaded your own videos, you can use them on your site, but then also through Humix as well. You can share those videos with the wider Ezoic publishers. They can put those videos on their site using the engage function of Humix. And if you're using the video tool to upload your own videos, you're using the grow and the engage function, these sites tend to earn 15% more EPMV than sites that don't use video at all. So definitely worth taking a look into that. So Happy Kid has said, if I convert articles to video using Flickify, who do I make money using the video? So what happens, Happy Kid, is when you convert your articles to video, you can then upload those videos to your Ezoic website. So what happens then is you've then got the opportunity to have video ads at the beginning, middle and end of those videos, depending on the length of the video and also the number of video advertisers that want to place an ad in front of that reader at that time. Also, what happens is as your readers are watching the video, they're then also spending longer on your website. And we can then also show non-video ads to that reader around that video. That can help with your overall EPMV and then also make you more money as well. Google reportedly as well likes to see video on a site, and so what can also help you to do is have a better standing with Google in terms of how it views those website pages, and also videos tend to show at the top of Google search results as well, so you can make more money as well by the videos being at the top of Google and then more traffic coming to your site that way. So Nahoma said the site integration is successful, but I don't expect immediate review for monetization. So I got rejected because my site is new and I don't post many contents. I sent email for further. No problem, Nahome. I'll take a look at that email as soon as I can after the call today, and then from that, yeah, we'll move forward from there. So Happy Kids, you can't download the video from Flickify and re-upload it. What happens is with Flickify, we put the videos into the Humix channel, and then from there you can have that video then as part of your website. In terms of the Humix Studio, adding a new video in, this upload new video, upload video batch and importing from YouTube, this is about uploading videos that have been made outside of Ezoic, and then uploading those to your site. What we find is a lot of our publishers have a lot of original content on YouTube, so they keep that original content on YouTube, but then they also put it on their website as well, and then this way, when the readers are watching that YouTube video, actually within their own site, so and hosted through Humix, it means that you then get all the time on site that YouTube was enjoying previously. You have also more control as well in terms of where that reader goes next. So in terms of YouTube, what can happen is that they've got control in terms of where the reader goes next, you know, what video they put after yours, and when it's on your own site, you've got control over that. Queefy Lover has said, I sent the link to you in email. Hope you see it now with us. Queefy Lover, with sharing my screen and with being on a live call. If that's okay, I'll look at the email afterwards, just so that I can then put my full attention on answering the questions today. And then what I'll do is I'll take a look at that email as soon as we finish today, and answer you directly through that. So Amazing Story Hub has said, so after converting the content into videos, how do I put it into action? Or does Ezoic upload the video automatically, or do I need to do it manually? I see. So what you need to do is once you've uploaded the video to Humix, you can then go to your site and place the video placeholder on your website page. What I would recommend doing is going to the Humix channel, so you can get to that by clicking on this button here within your Ezoic dashboard, clicking on resources, and then going through the getting started with Humix video, and then it will talk you through how to set up those placeholders. I don't have a site myself at the moment, so unfortunately I'm not able to show you through how to do that, but if you do get stuck, do send us a message and we can happily help you with that. Once you've set up the video placeholder on your website page, you just then need to link the video to that website placeholder, and you just click on the edit button from there. I'm working on getting my own websites set up so that I can do a more active demonstration for you with that. Okay, so Happy Kid has said, I'm not clear on the answer. So after converting articles to videos using Flickify, what do I do with it? So Happy Kid, once you've converted the articles to video using Flickify, you then need to go to the Humix channel, click on resources, and then clicking on the getting started with Humix video. This will talk you through how to add a video placeholder to your website, and you can then link that video that you created in Flickify to the particular page that you want through the placeholder. What you can also do with your videos, if you go to the overview button here and click on that you don't have these Humix features enabled, so click on the learn more. You can also click on the grow share videos button to switch that to on. All your videos that you've uploaded will show in here, and you can then either select or deselect which videos you would like to share across the Grow and Share network. And what happens with the Grow and Share videos is that they are then put onto other publishers' sites who have switched on the Engage side of Humix, so that they can benefit from your videos. You get 50% of the revenue, and they get 50% of the revenue as well. So it's a good way to be able to build up your revenue in a different strand. You're obviously benefiting from the revenue that's coming to your site from the videos on your site, but also alongside that, you're benefiting from other publishers who are placing your videos on their site. You can do a similar thing as well. So if you haven't currently got video on your site, if you go to Engage, click on the Engage button, that will then enable you to put videos on your site from publishers who are using the Grow function. So it's two sides of the same coin, that one. So Queefy Lover said, Does Ezoic accept HTML5 games websites? We do have a very small number of games websites on Ezoic. They are ones that have blogs to them, and so what we're doing is monetizing the blog aspect to it. Queefy Lover, what I would recommend doing is adding the site to Ezoic. Sorry, I've just seen that you said I've made a website but I have no content on it yet, but I do hope you check it for me to see if this kind of website is accepted by Ezoic. So in terms of checking websites, we aren't able to check websites or approve them unless they're part of the Ezoic platform and that they have content on them. And the reason for this is that there's a number of different reasons why sites aren't able to make it onto the platform, and a number of different reasons why they are. So we need to wait until there's content on the site so that we can be able to review the site fully and then be able to make a decision from there. When you've built the site, when you've got the content on it, all you need to do is go to the Add a Site button here, pop in your domain name and then click on Save. That will get added to our platform quality team's queue. They'll take a look at your site and make a decision from there. So Nahoma said, does Ezoic monetize videos with languages that are not listed on Google Ad Manager supported languages? No, in terms of Ezoic being a Google AdSense partner, we follow Google Ad Manager rules and Google Ad Manager supported languages. We do have the ability to create narration with languages other than English. So if you do have a site that is in a language that isn't English, you can still use the narration tools. I believe we've got 50 languages currently that are covered by the narration tools there. Amazing Story Hub has said, please, is it possible to upload the Flickify videos on YouTube and Facebook, or it can only function on the websites connected to Ezoic? So Amazing Story Hub, the videos that you create using Flickify, you can only upload them to your Ezoic website or use the Grow and Share videos. What you can do though is, in terms of Facebook, is of course share the link of that page that has the video on to your Facebook page, and then encourage traffic to your site that way, so that they can watch the video, read the article, and then also interact with your website as well. So Tuhong has said, should I use the whole article or write a separate summary and throw it into Flickify? So Tuhong, that's a really good question. It does depend on the length of the article and what's featured within the article as well. And the reason for that is articles that have a lot of charts in them or a lot of links where it sort of says, well, click here for more information, or, you know, go here for next steps. Those don't work well with a video, because obviously as a reader, you aren't really able to see those charts on the small screen. And then also you obviously can't interact with the links. So any article that's very long or has a lot of charts or links in it, we would recommend creating a separate summary. And then what you can do is actually within Flickify, you can upload the article and then edit out the charts or the elements to it that you would prefer not to have in. So it's a nice succinct video for your readers to watch. So if it's quite a short article, it's going to end up with a video that's about 90 seconds long. You can then just put that whole article within Flickify and then just create the video from there. So what I would do, Tuhong, is first of all take a look at your top sort of 5 to 10 pages on your website. And ones that get the most traffic, or the ones that are your key landing pages that draw your readers to your site. Take a look at those first and see what makes sense to have in a video and what doesn't, and then edit those articles within the Flickify tool to be able to sort of remove anything that you don't want in there. Once you start making a few videos, you'll get a feel for what works. You'll be able to see the data coming in of what your readers like to see, and then from there you can build up your video library collection from there. So Queefy Lover has said, will Ezoic ads be shown on phone and app of the website? So Ezoic at the moment doesn't have the functionality to show ads within apps. We do show ads on mobile phones and have a complete setup within the Ezoic platform where you can tailor your phone advertisements separately to desktop if you would prefer. I know some websites they look very different obviously on phones, and so it's important to be able to have that functionality to adapt the ads so that they work with both phone and desktop. Okay, so the next question that we've got coming in from Queefy Lover is, I hope you add a section to the Ezoic site that allows users to vote and write fan fictions they want to see on Ezoic. Yeah, no problem. We can certainly pass that on to our teams. We do have a feedback section within the community of Ezoic where you can send us any things that you would like us to be able to do. We do read those. Many of our tools that we have within Ezoic have either come directly from feedback from our publishers or from the team themselves, because a lot of the publisher success team and the onboarding teams and support teams and the technical teams, and they all have their own websites, and so feedback to each other in terms of the functionality that they would like to see, what would make their life easier. One of the things that we really want to do with Ezoic is be a one-stop shop for all the different tools that you need to be able to grow your website business using our technology, so that you have everything in one place, and we do what we can to make everything save you time, because we know as publishers that time is really a very precious commodity, isn't it, in terms of everything that you're looking to do. So Guava said, hi Guava, nice to meet you. Heather, if I don't use Ezoic cloud service, will it impact my revenue? Yes, in terms of integration, we always recommend using Ezoic cloud integration because that enables your website to be faster, it improves your core web vitals. It also enables us, if you're using our caching CDN, to be able to cache the pages and then also clear them if you're using our CDN manager, and this enables us to deliver ads quicker as well. So for all these factors, Guav, we would definitely recommend Ezoic cloud integration. Tuhong, you're so welcome, no problem at all. I'm glad that helps. So Nahoma said, on my old Blogspot site, I was posting short notes, handouts for large educational modules. I prepared them by myself and was attracting many visitors, 10,000 visitors, but it wasn't accepted by AdSense. In terms of the site not being accepted by AdSense, there could be a number of different reasons for that. A lot of sites at the moment aren't being accepted for things like navigation, thin content, and just by making a few small tweaks to the site, it can help Google AdSense to understand your site better, and then also get the site approved as well. So the things that we would recommend doing is making sure you've got an About Us page, and that's right at the top within your menu bar. Make sure you've got a filled out privacy page, and that's up at the top at the menu bar, and also making sure you've got a very well set up menu bar so that Google can clearly see and navigate using the bots that it uses throughout your website. What's also really important to have set up on your site is to make sure that you only have one category applied to each page. So if you have multiple categories applied to a page, it can mean that Google sees your site as having thin content or duplicate content, and so it isn't then able to approve it. Just by making that small change, just changing it to one category and then reapplying to Google can mean that your site is accepted. So Queefy Lover has said, will Ezoic integrate with one of the new social media platforms like happened between Google and YouTube? I'm not sure at all. I really don't know about that one, Queefy Lover, in terms of what the next steps are for the company. As a company, we're a private company, and are really focused on building our tools and building our platform for our publishers, so that you can build your business and grow from there. So Nahom has said, I want to know why it wasn't accepted by Google AdSense and whether Ezoic also won't accept this post if I post them on my new website. Nahom, I'm not able to say why Google AdSense rejected the website. What happens when Google AdSense does reject the website? If you go into your Google Ad Manager account, it will say there why it wasn't accepted, so you can then make those changes that Google is looking for. If Google AdSense has rejected your site, whether Ezoic accepts it or not, unfortunately we aren't able to put ads on your site until your site has been accepted by Google Ad Manager. So it is really important to get that acceptance. It is a rule that Google changed, I believe it was earlier this year, where any company that puts ads on a site, all of their publishers that they work with needs to have been accepted by Google Ad Manager before those ads can be placed on there. Tu Hong has said, when will you have Content Month again? I'm not sure about that one. I know we've just had our customer week, so that's been a big focus for our teams at the moment, putting all that together. I haven't heard any news in terms of when the next Content Month will be. If you take a look at our blogs, they will then announce that one. I know a lot of our publishers really enjoyed Content Month and got a lot out of it, so it's something that the marketing team may be looking again to repeat in the future. So Queefy Lover has added, because TikTok is beating YouTube in 2 years and because the start of Ezoic is better than the start of AdSense, it's amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying using Ezoic. We do work really hard to help support you all with all the tools that we're creating and being able to spend time with you on sessions like this, so that you can help you to learn more about growing your business from there. Okay, so we've got just under 20 minutes left. I'll stay on the call until 10 o'clock. And if you do have any more questions that you would like to ask, feel free to let me know. If no more questions come in, I will end the call early, and I'll take a look at the emails that you kindly sent, and I'll make a start on them. But if you do have any questions, feel free to send them over to me. I'd love to be able to answer the questions that you have live on the call, and just be able to get any clarification that you need. Queefy Lover said, are classified ad sites accepted by Ezoic? It does depend. I have seen classified AdSense approved sites onto Ezoic, and those were sites that were selling things like motorbikes, cars, that were very niche. It's something that we can certainly look at. So do add that site to Ezoic, and we can take a look at it from there for you. So Robert has said, do we just upload our own videos or YouTube links? So in terms of Humix, Robert, there's a couple of ways that you can use it. You can certainly upload your original videos directly to Ezoic. Bear with me, I'll just get the right button in place here. There we go. So you can upload your own videos straight there. You can upload them directly through YouTube. So if you've got original content on there, Robert, you can go to the Humix Studio and then upload them there. We also have like a batch upload functionality as well, so that if you've got them like on a hard drive, you aren't hosting them on YouTube currently, you can upload those videos. Once you've uploaded those videos to Humix, all you need to do is then just click on the Getting Started with the Humix video article, and it will talk you through how to create a video placeholder and how to link your video to that placeholder so you can show it on your site. What I'd also recommend doing as well is, when you've got your videos uploaded, is use the grow and share videos function. This allows other publishers to use your videos on their site, so they'll have the Engage Display Network video function switched on. And they'll be able to then show your videos on their site. This benefits both of you. It benefits yourself. You're able to grow additional revenue, traffic, and build up your brand. And then also the person who is sharing those videos, they also get additional revenue as well. And what you can also do, Robert, is use our Flickify channel. So you can use this channel here. It's a new tool that was just released just a couple of weeks ago now in its current format, and you can create videos straight from your articles that you've written and are part of Ezoic. We've got a webinar later today about Flickify, which will take you through sort of a step-by-step guide of how to use it, and also all the benefits as well. I'll pop this link into the chat functionality here. If you aren't able to make the live session, do take a look at the recording of it, and that will help you to learn more. So Amazing Story Hubber says, please, is there a recommended hosting by Ezoic for any website using Ezoic ads? Why I asked is because I use Namecheap, and since my integration, I've been having capture issue. Amazing Story Hub, we do have on our Ezoic blog the resources of the different companies that work directly with Ezoic. If you're finding that you're having issues with capture, what I would recommend doing to begin with is reaching out to Namecheap and asking them to whitelist the Ezoic IPs. That might help to resolve that for you and just save you from moving from one integration to another. So start with Namecheap, explain that you're using Ezoic, and they'll be able to walk you through what the next steps might be for that. So Guava said, Heather, because of using Ezoic Leap, a few of my website elements are shifting. How can I solve it? When I turn it off, everything goes back to normal. So Guava, that's a good question. What looks like's happening is that there's one of the optimization settings within Leap that isn't quite working well with your site. What I would recommend doing is with you, if you go to the Leap button here, and for your site, you already have Leap enabled, and about halfway down on this page, there'll be a button which enables you to reach out directly to our Ezoic Leap team. If you send them the URL of the problems that you're experiencing and send them a screen grab, this really helps them to identify what's happening on your site really quickly. They'll then be able to take a look into that for you and change the settings to be able to get that rectified. So yeah, reach out to our Leap team and they'll be delighted to help fix that for you. So Queefy Lover has said, yes, I have a classified ad site with blog. I hope my time and money has not been wasted. So Queefy Lover, if that site's already set up, please do let us know by adding the site to your platform. We can then take a look at that with our platform quality team, and then we can let you know from there. So Robert has said, sorry, I'm a little confused about the function of Humix over just embedding a YouTube video. What's the benefits of Humix? No problem. So Robert, in terms of the benefits of Humix, there's 3 different elements to it. So you've got the ability to be able to upload your own video straight to your website. So that gives you the ability to host your videos directly on your website. You've got then total control in terms of where those readers go next, whereas if you are hosting them on YouTube, YouTube can obviously then move them on to another publisher's videos. And then alongside that, the benefits that you've got with Humix is the grow and the engage functionality. So the grow functionality, the benefits there is it enables you to effectively monetize your videos twice. So you can monetize them on your own site, but also you can allow other publishers to place those videos on their websites. And then that way you're getting that revenue back, that brand visibility, and also potentially the traffic back as well. And they're getting the benefits of having video on their site, and then also getting the revenue. So they get 50% of the revenue, and you get 50% of the revenue as well. Okay, so Queefy Lover said it's ranking in Nigeria as number 1. Fantastic. Do add that to your Ezoic dashboard, and we can certainly take a look at that for you and go from there. Grav, you're so welcome. No problem at all. Do let me know how you get on with that one. Amazing story, Heather said. Thank you very much, Heather. You've cleared my doubts about Ezoic. You're so welcome. It's wonderful to be able to have these sessions, and we can just clear up any doubts that you've got, help answer any questions, and support you in real time. Grava said, Heather, Ezoic Leap and Ezoic Cloud caching are 2 different things, right? Yeah, that's absolutely right. So even though the Ezoic Cloud caching is within the Leap tool, Leap and Cloud caching are separate functionalities. So Cloud caching is about the caching of your website using Ezoic CDM. And by doing that, it helps your site to load up faster. That helps your site speed, core web vitals, and user experience metrics. And then Ezoic Leap is around your core web vitals. So the functionality in there shows you where you're at with your core web vitals. You've got the optimization settings, which can help you to improve the core web vitals directly on your site. And then you've also got the recommendations as well, which show you the elements which are impacting your core web vital scores and gives you suggestions or alternatives in terms of what you could do next. So Chiu Hong has said, what are the most common niches on Ezoic integrated websites? It would be useful to know which topics to create videos for and upload to Humix. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what our most common niches are. I've worked with all kinds of different sites across the whole spectrum. Ezoic works with many sites who are incredibly small, and then also others that are incredibly large as well. So literally sites that are going from a few cents today up to sort of $10,000 a month and more. So we really are a company that covers all niches and all spectrums. Hong, what I would recommend doing, if you're looking to create your own videos and then upload them to the grow and share function, with that, what I would recommend you doing is focusing on what you're knowledgeable about and what you have a unique voice on, because when you focus on what you're knowledgeable about and what you have a unique focus on, that enables you to put out content which is going to be really engaging to publishers. People are going to be watching that video for longer, and then obviously the more sort of watches that you get of that video, the more money that you earn for the work that you've put in. So Queefy Lover has said, because you said there is no classified ad sites accepted by Zoic. I think there might have been a misunderstanding there, Queefy Lover. I said that some classified ad sites are accepted by Zoic. I've seen them particularly around sort of motorbikes and car sites. We're not able to specifically say whether your site will be accepted, because we do need to know the website. We need to be able to take a good look at it. Our platform quality team run their tests and checks on it before we can then say whether we can approve it onto the site. Okay, so we've just got a couple of minutes left. If you do have any questions, just drop them into the comments box there. I'd be delighted to answer them for you. And we've just got less than 5 minutes left, but I'll stay on the call till 10, just in case we've got any last minute questions coming in. So Queefy Lover has said, I hope you answer my question. You missed it twice. If I've missed your question, Queefy Lover, do send it to me. I'm not aware that I've missed any questions. They do come in a sort of stream for me. So if I have missed anything, I apologise. Just send it to me again, and I'll take a look out for it and answer that for you before we finish today. So Queefy Lover's next question is there a way to know the ad network that any website is using? You can take a look, for example, at a website and sites that use Ezoic. There will be a flash under our ads that say, not on all of the ads, but on some of them, that say that this is an Ezoic ad. So you can tell through that way. So Tu Hong has said, good point. No problem at all, Tu Hong. I'm glad that helps. It's really difficult, isn't it, to be able to know how to make the most of kind of this new technology and where to spend your time. And we want to make sure that when you put your time into something, that we can give you the best advice so that you get the best revenue that you can out of it, or the best traffic out of it, just depending on sort of what your goals are, sort of which way you're going, or if you're looking to build up both revenue and traffic. Do let us know how you get on. It'd be wonderful to hear sort of what decisions you make in terms of how you move forward, and the benefits you see as well. So thank you for joining us today. So Nahoma said, how can I integrate my WordPress site with Google Analytics? That's a good question, Nahoma. Now that you're on WordPress, all you need to do is just pop that question into Google, and it will bring up articles which talk you through that. With the WordPress sites, you can just add your Google Analytics code into your website, and that connects your Google Analytics account to your WordPress site. So bear with me, I'm just making sure that I get everybody's questions answered. So Guav has said, Heather, my Zoic premium date was the 23rd of October, but due to some banking issues, I'm not able to pay my premium fee. So is it possible for it to pay after 1 week after my banking issue is solved? The way the premium works is we do have some flexibility in the system. We totally understand with banking issues, they do happen. So it's not a problem. All I would recommend doing is just once you've got your banking issue resolved, just drop us a little note, create a ticket that will then come through to me. I can then just double check that the payment has gone through on our side, and then once that's resolved within 24 hours, your premium ads will restart. So don't worry, Guav, it's no problem at all. We do have steps in place to be able to work around that. So Mr. Cast Iron has said, should we embed video through Humix or WordPress? We'd recommend to embed your video straight into Humix and then on your site. That way you can use the grow and share videos function, this one here, that then enables you to upload those videos, and then other Ezoic publishers can then use them on their site. That helps you to grow your revenue and your traffic as well. So Tu Hong has said, so basically Humix is like a stock video sharing platform and Flickify is sort of like a video editor. Yeah, sort of, Tu Hong. Yeah, that's a way of looking at it from the engage point of view. You know, if you're a publisher who doesn't have video on their site and you just use Humix from the engage point of view, it's a bit like accessing a sort of a video sharing platform where you can then benefit from other publishers' videos. I think the advantage of Humix sort of over a sort of stock video platform is that you've got the functionality of then being able to sort of use each element of Humix in terms of uploading videos directly to your site, and that grow and share functionality as well. Flickify, yeah, it's sort of like a video editor. Definitely you can use it just to drop those URLs in there, create a video, and then edit it from that point of view. The advantage with all of these is that they're also free to use and that they're part of your Ezoic dashboard as well. But yeah, in terms of looking at things, basically, yeah, it gives you that very basic functionality. Heather, can you take a specific live session on Ezoic Direct AdWords? Thank you for mentioning that, Guav. Bear with me. I'm just going to write that down. I'm looking at the moment my calendar of live sessions. I want to make sure that as well as bringing you general sessions each week, I also bring to you Q&A sessions around very specific topics. I've got one tomorrow about the Ezoic Ads dashboard to walk everyone through that. I hadn't thought about the Ezoic Direct Ad Orders one, so leave that one with me. What I'll do is get that set up in the next couple of weeks. I've just made a note of that. Once it is set up, I'll drop you a note, Guav, and let you know when it's going to be. That's a great suggestion. Thank you. If anyone else has any suggestions in terms of Q&A sessions that they would like, please do let me know. It's part of my new role to bring these sessions to you. I obviously want to make sure that I'm bringing you the content that you really want and that's going to make the biggest difference to your business. So yeah, do let me know and I'd be happy to get that arranged for you. So bear with me. Amazing Story Hub has said, I didn't know about Ezoic, but one of the Ezoic team messaged me to join. He said my website is compatible with Ezoic, so just after I was convinced. I hope it's a good decision. Amazing Story Hub. I think that with Ezoic, we have a lot of very talented people here who really do want to help. Do keep talking to us. If you do have any problems or do have any concerns, then let us know. If there is anything that you're worried about, we really do want to help you, and we'll either explain sort of why it's happening, so that you've got the background to it, or we'll work on a fix. So I wish you every success on your Ezoic journey, and do drop in and let us know how you're going, good or bad. Hopefully it's good, but if you do have any concerns, then let us know. I'd really love to be able to answer them for you. So Mr. Cast Iron has said, thank you, you're so welcome. Tu Hong has said, thank you, Heather, you're so welcome. No problem at all. It's really great to be able to help you. Constantine Edward has said, hello Heather, I would like to know if there is a limit on how many times I can reapply for Google Ad Manager. My domain got rejected. I tried a few suggestions from your support, but I can't get it done. Constantine, please don't worry. There is a restriction from a Google Ads Manager point of view if you're applying for Google's Ad Manager without making changes, and it does get rejected. What will happen is if the Google's Ads Manager system finds that you haven't made any changes again, then it will reject it very quickly, because what it's looking for is those changes. It sounds like you've got into a bit of a loop of getting stuck, and we'll do what we can to help you with that. So bear with me, Constantine. I'll pop my email address into the chat function here. Do send me an email from your Ezoic registered email address. I can then take a look at that for you with our team and just see if there is any other suggestions that we have for you. So Guava said, thank you, you're so welcome, no problem at all. Robert has said, how to know if the AI placeholders are good enough? I have another site, I didn't really touch anything, but how to know? Robert, with the AI placeholders, what happens with those is when you switch them on, the AI placeholders will automatically fill every time your page loads. So if you're have added sort of Chrome extension placeholders, or you've added WordPress plugin placeholders, the system will know that, and then it won't add those AI placeholders in the same positions. The AI placeholders are coded to be AdSense compliant and to be able to understand your website. Obviously, every website is different, so there is an ability to train them so that if they are in slightly the wrong place, we can just remove them for those pages. Robert, if you are finding that you've got an AI placeholder in the wrong place, I've put my email address in the chat there just a moment ago, so it should be visible on your screen. Just drop me an email and I can take a look at that for you, and we can get that resolved. Tu Hong has said, maybe for the next session you can tell us more about Niche IQ. It looks really cool. Certainly, Tu Hong, no problem at all. I shall make a note of that as well. Bear with me. There we go. I've written that down. So yeah, no problem at all. I'd be delighted to get that added to the calendar as well. Constantine has said, thank you very much. I will send you an email. No problem at all. And Guava said, Heather, I checked my ad placeholders in Ezoic Big Data Analytics, and 2 of the ad placeholder IDs are making good revenue, but I can't find them on my ad placeholder dashboard. No problem, Guav. That is a bit unusual. What I suspect is that probably one of those ad placeholder IDs are 100, and 100 is linked to your anchor ad. And so that doesn't have an ad placeholder kind of listed on your dashboard. If you can create me a ticket with the 2 ad placeholder IDs, I can certainly take a look at that for you, see what's going on, and get an answer for you. That's no problem at all. So thank you everybody so much for joining me today. I'm really sorry I've got to end the call because I've got another meeting at 10:30. But do join me next week again on Wednesday at 9 a.m. on UK time, and I look forward to spending time with you all again and answering your questions. So take care everybody. Bye for now.